For vulnerable veterans, the festive period will be a time of sadness and isolation. Living on the street is a brutal and dangerous existence. According to research, the number of people losing their life while homeless has increased by 80% in the past 2 years alone. A place for veterans to pop in for a tea and a chat. This cafe hub is crucial for providing support and preventing homelessness.
We're open 6 days a week, 9 till 5, for veterans to come on in as well as the public, to have cups of tea, to talk, to integrate within the community, to have support that is really needed in this local area.
And that support is needed over Christmas more than any other time of year.
It's somewhere where you feel at home, where you can bring any cares you have, any worries you have. You know they'll be treated with confidentially. And if, should the future arise, if I ever need the more support, then I know the people already, I know the staff here, I know the ladies, and I could come and feel quite happily coming in to ask for any support I need.
The military provides service personnel with all their needs, from housing to doctors. So the First Light Trust helps veterans adjust to Civvy Street.
And what was your transition to civilian life like back then?
Bad. But I was a boy soldier, so so when I come out there was no demobbing or anything like that, resettlement or anything. So when I actually come out, I was in Ireland one day, Civvy Street next day. Drinking, fighting and everything, football hooligan, all that kind of stuff and that. I was diagnosed in 2013 properly, but they said I had it from 87,
The PTSD?
Yeah, and everything. But First Light, they're there for me. It's comradeship, isn't it? And then we're all vets as well. So I think that's why we all come here, It's all have a cup of tea, have a chat, all that kind of thing,
Charities are often called up to help veterans at risk of homelessness.
Hey, how's it going?
Now the government says it's stepping up in the fight against veterans sleeping rough.
How are you? I'm all right. Are you well?
Earlier this year, it launched a hotline to offer support. Dubbed Op Fortitude, it's linking veterans to new housing facilities.
We made a promise at the beginning of this year that we would end veterans sleeping rough because of a lack of provision this year. We've put £8.5 million into it. We bought 910 supported housing placements, some of which are here at Mike Jackson House in Aldershot.
Minister for Veterans Affairs Johnny Mercer said that on-street hubs weren't the answer to veteran homelessness.
The trouble is we've done that model now, and we had drop-in centres, and the RBL run drop-in centres across the country, and the truth is that is not where all the traffic comes from. That's not where all these cases come from, and they become financially not sensible to run. A phone line has proved often the best way of doing it, but we're always open to changing it.
But some charity workers and veterans told us a phone line isn't always the best option.
It can be challenging. I phone quite a few and sometimes they're not available and you leave a voicemail and then you get a phone call back eventually and stuff like that. Face-to-face contact is more important than over the phone sort of thing.
The fact that they can come here and discreetly have a word with the staff downstairs and say, look, I need some support, please. On hand immediately, the coordinators will know that they can come up here with them, have a cup of tea, get to know each other, build that trust, build that loyalty, and be able to get the support that they need.
Whether they reach out by phone or over a cuppa in a charity hub, support is available this Christmas for veterans facing homelessness. Charlie Peters, GB News, Gosport.